Hi, this is Munson with Munson Music, and we're going to talk about how you can play a song by Josh Turner called Your Man. And we end up capoing this on 2nd fret to kind of match the recording. We're going to start off on kind of that intro progression. And it starts on an A major chord, and then we play A major. First finger goes to the D on the 2nd fret. Second finger goes to the G string on the 2nd fret. Third finger goes to the B string on the 2nd fret. And if you strum all those together, that sounds an A major chord, and it sounds really, really happy. And then from the A on our intro, we're going to be going to an E major chord. Play E major. First finger goes to the G on the 1st fret, second finger on the A string 2nd fret, and third finger on the D string 2nd fret. And if you strum all those together, that sounds an E major chord, and it sounds really, really happy. And then from the E, we're going to be going to a B7 chord, and then we play B7. First finger goes to the D on the 1st fret, second finger on the A string 2nd fret, third finger on the G string 2nd fret, and the pinky on the high E 2nd fret. And if you strum the A string to the high E string, that sounds a B7 chord, and it sounds really, really messed up, but it helps point back to the E major chord. And then we kind of have this cool hit at the end where you may want to do kind of a down and kind of kill the strings, actually, and that kind of happens through our verses too. Now, a lot of times with a song like this, though, to make it more interesting, I like adding something called a strum pattern. And one of my favorite strum patterns for a 4/4 like this is down, down, up, up, down, up. So we took the A and just tried that a lot. You'd have A, down, up, down, up. That through our intro, we'd have A down up down up, A down up down up, E down up down up, down up down up, B7 down up, B7, E major, and then we kind of have our big E major hit. And there's this cool little lead part through that. If you wanted to kind of follow those notes, you'd start 2nd on the D, and then we go 4th fret on the D as a slide to 6, and then 4 on the G, and then 4 on the G is a slide to 6, and then 5th on the B, and then 7 on the B is kind of a slide to 9, and then 7 on the high E, and then we go back to 5th fret on the B and kind of do a slide to 7, and then back to 5 on the B, 6 on the G, 5 on the B, and then we go to 4th fret on the G is kind of a hammer on the 6, and then 5th on the B, and then 7 on the B is a pull off to 5, and then we go to 6 on the G, so slide back to 4, and then 2nd fret on the G, and then back to 4 is a slide to 6 on the G, and then back to 4 on the G, 6 on the D, 4 on the G, and then we go 7th fret on the B is kind of a bend, and then back to 5, and then 7 bend, and then 5, and then 7 bend, and then 5, and then 7 bend, and then 5, and then 7, and then we go to 7th fret on the high is a hammer on pull off to 9, and then 9 on the B, 7 on the B to slide to 5, and then 6 on the G, and then 4 on the G, and then back to 5 on the B. So all together on that lick, you got 2, 4, 6, 4, 4, 6, 5, 7, 9, 7, 5, 7, 5, 6, 5, 4, 6, 5, 7, 5, 6, 4, 2, 4, 6, 4, 6, 4, 7 bend, 5, 7 bend, 7 bend, 5, 7 bend, 5, 7, 7, 9, 9, 7, 5, 6, 4, 5. If you want to kind of follow those notes. And then from there, we'll be repeating that kind of in a variation for our verse. And then we'll basically be repeating that until we get to our bridge part. And on our bridge part, we go to an F sharp minor chord. Normally you do this as a 2nd fret bar, 3rd finger on the A string 4th fret, pinky on the D string on the 4th fret. And if you strum all those together, that sounds an F sharp minor chord, and it sounds really sad. Now, if you're new to bars, you could make that kind of a smaller bar and do the top 2 or the top 3 strings or the top 4 strings even for the F sharp minor. And then from the F sharp minor, we go back to E major, and then we do another E major, and then we go back to F sharp minor, but then we go to a G sharp minor where you can kind of take that shape and slide it over to 4th fret. So now I got bar on the 4th, 3rd finger on the A string 6th, pinky on the D string 6th, and it sounds a G sharp minor. It sounds really sad. And then from the G sharp minor, we'd be going to the A major chord, and then we kind of do a hit on the B7 at the very, very end. So through our bridge part with our strum pattern, we have the F sharp minor, E major, E major, F sharp minor, G sharp minor, A major, and then our B7 hit. Now Now the weird part is to play along with Josh Turner though, instead of starting on an A major chord, he's starting on a B major chord. So to play along with the recording, what you want to do is take a capo and put it on 2nd fret, and now your A major is really a B major chord, your E major is really an F sharp major, and your B7 is really a C sharp 7, and when we get to it, the F sharp minor is really a G sharp minor, and your G sharp minor is really an A sharp minor, and just through the song. So we took it from the very beginning though. Actually, you could kind of work that intro with our strum pattern. We have the A, down, up, down, up, A, down, up, down, up, E, down, up, down, up, E, down, up, down, up, B7, down, down, up, B7, down, down, up, E, down, down, E with a down. Or if you wanted to kind of follow those licks, you kind of have to add 2 frets to everything we just talked about. So you have the 2, 4, 6, 4, 4, 6, 5, 7, 9, 7, 5, 7, 5, 6, 5, 4, 6, 5, 7, 5, 6, 4, 2, 4, 6, 4, 6, 4, 7 bend, 7, 5, 7 bend, 7 bend, 5, 7 bend, 5, 7, 7, 9, 9, 7, 9, 6, 4, 5. But it's kind of weird, right? Instead of 2nd fret, it's really 4th fret. So that's a little strange there. But then from there, then we'd be going into our verse part. So we kind of be repeating that in variation. We have the A, down, up, down, E, down, up, down, E, down, up, down, E, down, up, down, up, B7, down, up, B7, down, up, down, do the down, kill it, da, 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 A, down, up, down, A, down, up, down, E, down, up, down, E, up, down, B7, down, up, B7, down, up, down, E, down, up, down, E, down, down. And from there, then we'll be going into our bridge part. So we have our F sharp minor, F sharp minor, E major, F sharp minor, G sharp minor, A major, and then have our B7 hit. And then from there, then we'll be going back into our verse part. Now one other thing I think about adding to the song though is bass notes. And a lot of times on that first down, up, down, down, up, down, up, you can throw in a bass for the chord. So on the A, you'd have the A for the bass, and on the E, you'd have low E for the bass, and on the B7, you'd have the A for the bass, and when we get to the F sharp minor, you'd have the low E for the bass, and on the G sharp minor, you'd have low E for the bass, so you're kind of doing that full bar. So we tried our next verse with a bass down, up, down, up. We have A with an A bass down, up, down, B with an A bass down, up, down, E with low E bass down, up, down, E with low E bass down, up, down, B7 A bass down, up, down, B7 A bass down, up, down, E with the down, and then we go back to A, E with low E bass, E with low E bass, B7 with an A bass down, down, B7 with an A bass, and then E major. But then we go into a solo part that's a little bit like our verse. Actually, we got the A, E with low E bass, low E bass, B7 with an A bass down, down B7, E major, and then from that solo, then we'll be going into a bridge part. So we got our F sharp minor, F sharp minor, E major, F sharp minor, G sharp minor, E major, B7, and then from there, then we go into our next verse. So we're kind of back to our A, E major, low E bass. Back to A, E with low E bass, B7 A bass, B7 A bass, E with low E bass, E with low E bass, and then we go back to B7, B7, and then we got a big E hit, and then from there, then we'll be going into our outro, which is kind of like our intro. We got our A. Low E bass, that's the basics of how you get strummed through Your Man by Josh Turner. So good luck.